It is January 4th. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Today is the first Saturday of the month, and in the Heart Breathings writing community, it's called Double Down Day. So what Double Down Day is a day, like I said, the first Saturday of each month, where Sarah's admins all get together and, well, not physically together, but virtually, we all get together and Sarah's admins host sprint sessions all day long. So they are 2-hour productivity sprints, and the whole writing community jumps in, and it's a day where we basically try and double our productivity. So if you're going to edit 1 chapter, today you would try to edit 2. If you were trying to write 1,000 words, you would try and write 2,000 words, so on and so forth. You get the picture. So I did not get up as early as I wanted to. The sprints start at 7 a.m. Eastern, which is 4 a.m. Pacific, and while I am a morning person, I am not that much of a morning person. So I actually slept in today. I usually get out of bed between 6:30 and 7:15, even on the weekends. However, today I did not get out of bed until like 7:50. It's definitely because it's winter. It's dark here in Western Washington. Although we are gradually getting more light now, we only, at the darkest time of year like this, we only get about 8 hours of actual daylight. And even right now, I have my overhead lamp, I have an umbrella lamp to provide some artificial light, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to film. You couldn't see anything. It's still quite dark feeling. It's very gloomy, very dreary. And even though it is light out now, it doesn't feel like full daylight, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. I am rambling. It's still early. This is still my first cup of coffee. So you get to deal with pre-caffeinated Sarah. You may notice something different in the background behind me. Not a laptop, it's a desktop. My husband, okay, this is so awkward. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Bum. My husband built me a PC. Isn't it beautiful? I'll take you on a more in-depth tour at another time. But, oh, here comes Ellery, Miss Kitty, to make her cameo appearance. Hi, Elbo. Today we are going to just hang out, and you're going to kind of just follow me in a day of the life on a Saturday. So you're catching me on a good day. You don't have to go to work with me today. I took Heart Breathings HB90 course, which I did link in my most recent video before this one. The course is called HB90, and it is a 90-day way to plan your life. So you set some goals, projects, tasks, you look at your realistic available time, and it's a whole thing. I can link it again if you are interested, but this is my HB90 planner. I did figure out a use for my beautiful Erin Condren planner. Get in there, look at it. It's gorgeous. So this is my HB90 planner, which is basically my goal setting planner. Leave it. This is Sawyer. I don't know how well you can see him. He is our newly adopted pup. Hi, Soy Boy. Hi, good boy. She's gonna scratch you. Yeah, good boy. Soy, leave her. Soy Boy, you can't get to her that way either. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, so first we're gonna switch to a top-down view I'll show you what my weekly spread looks like in this planner. And we are going to figure out our plan of action for today. Let's go. All right, it is 10 a.m. That's Sawyer crying. And I decided that if I wanted to focus on my writing today, I need to dress the part. So I got dressed, I put my jeans on. I am a geriatric millennial, so I will be buried in my skinny jeans. And I'm just gonna hang on to them for another 10-ish years and they'll come back around. So if you really think about it, I'm ahead of the trend. But I've got just an oversized button down, and then I don't know how well you can see, but I've got a little claw clip in my hair. So I'm dressing like a writer, to feel like a writer, to inspire myself to write. So, you know, one of those like fake it till you make it scenes, situations. Can you even see my face right now? I hope. I think so, right? But I made my plan today, which you saw in a clip. My plan was for my fitness, I have my 3 goals. I have my writing, my YouTube, and my fitness goal. And my goal today, I think, was to do my Pilates app. However, while I was feeding all of the animals breakfast, I pinched something really bad in my back here. So I think I am going to take a rest day from working out to make sure that my back heals. I will do some stretching, so I can still count that as my movement for the day, but I think not being as physically active today to give my back time to rest and heal will be best. I'm sorry, I just realized the window is open and you might have a hard time hearing me. There we go, that's better. Now that I'm not spending that time on my Pilates app, I'm just gonna try and double down and focus on my writing that much more today. So I'm gonna quit flapping my lips and let's get writing. Oh, I should tell you what I'm working on. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. This is weird. Why am I like hovering? Okay, there we go. Hi. That's better. So what I am working on today, it would help if you knew what I was doing, have decided, because I can't stick to one project, I have decided to go back to my manuscript that I wrote for NaNoWriMo in 2020. I did finish the rough draft, so I have a completed manuscript. This manuscript's project name is Barfly, maybe a trigger warning, alcohol, bars. But this book revolves around 7-ish people who all either owners, employees, or patrons of this neighborhood bar in Portland, Oregon. It follows these people and kind of what they're going through in life and how their stories are interwoven. The theme of this story is revolving around community and how people are more intertwined than you could possibly think, and your actions, your decisions, your life truly impacts those around you in ways that you may never realize. Hi, pretty girl. Do you want to be on the camera? Hi, Nova. Where was I? What was I saying? Hi, pretty girl. So as I was saying, I wrote this during quarantine in 2020, and I was feeling nostalgic for my neighborhood pub that I would go to, and just people. I was missing people and people watching specifically. I am so nosy and I love people watching. So I was just really missing sitting in the corner of my favorite pub and just kind of watching life and relationships unfold in front of you, and how you are, even if they're total strangers, you're probably connected to them in some way, in a way that you don't even know. And so I was just, like I said, feeling nostalgic, missing being around people, missing the vibe of the neighborhood pub. So I am currently working on reading through this manuscript because I don't think I've read through it at all, ever. I wrote it in November of 2020 and then I shelved it. So this is my first time reading through it in, 4 years and change. And I am liking it, actually. Surprise, surprise. This is the book that I would like to pursue publishing on first. And if I had a dime for every time I said that about one of my books, this is the one. No, this is the one. I realized that I need to just put something out there. No more project hopping. No more putting all of my eggs into this new shiny project that's going to magically turn out exactly how I want it. Because, spoiler alert, it won't. And I just need to put something out there. I need to put a book out into the universe and say, that's Sawyer, and to finally say I'm done with something and to finish something. There's this whole study, I think. A lot of YouTubers in the author tube, writer tube space have been talking about it lately. I'm not even sure where or when this was done. So the story goes that a teacher gave their students an entire quarter, semester, term, whatever. They gave their students an entire term to finish one project. So those students worked on that one project for the entire term and turned it in. And then she gave a different group of students the same project, but said, you have to do 10 of these in this term. And so those students cranked through their projects much faster and turned in 10 of them or 5 of them, however many it was, multiple of them. And surprise, surprise, the students who completed multiple projects in the same amount of given time did a better job and had better quality projects than the students who only turned in one project. So, repetition is good. Repetition is good for mastering something, for just improving something. You're not going to do something once and be good at it. You need to do it over and over and over. And I've been like the students in that first class, trying to make this one thing really good and realizing it's not where I want it, and moving to another thing and being like, no, this is the one. This one will be really good. So I just need, in 2025, to just get something out, to do it for the first time and say, it's not going to be perfect. It might not even be great, but it's there and I did it. So this is the novel that I am going to publish first. And I would love to publish the entire novel this year. However, I am setting a realistic goal for myself this year, and I will have a whole nother video talking about my goals for 2025. But I would like to get this novel to a place that I feel good about this year. And I know that's really vague. That's a very vague goal, but I would like to have my first round of revisions done, possibly a second round if I need it, and then some edits, a round of edits done as well. And maybe passing it off to a few friends. I don't have beta readers, but I do have a few friends who are very well read, and I trust their opinions, they're critical thinkers, and I trust them to give me good, constructive, honest feedback. So they are my kind of shoe-in beta readers. They may or may not know this yet, but they won't be surprised when I ask them to read. So I would like to, by the end of 2025, maybe get this into their hands and kind of have a waiting rest period while they read it. So if I can blast through all of that and publish it this year, that would be great too. I've just never published anything before, so I don't know how long each of these steps are going to take me, and obviously each book is different. So some books need a lot of work and revisions and edits go quickly, or vice versa. So I'm kind of leaving it open and vague for myself so that I have time to give the book what it needs when it needs it. So what I am working on this weekend is just that first read through to refamiliarize myself with the story and kind of shake off the cobwebs. And I will finish the read through this weekend. I'm trying not to take notes. I'm trying just to read it and absorb the story for what it is. It's really hard to not make notes, and I am making some here and there because in my mind, as I'm reading something that I see that needs to be fixed, of course I'll see it the next time. It's so glaringly obvious right now, but the next time I read it, it may not pop out to me at all. So I do kind of want to catch things as they come to my attention, but it is not my intention to read with a super critical eye right now. Like I said, I'm just trying to refamiliarize myself with the story. And after this weekend, next week, I will start from the beginning and do a more critical read through where I am making revision notes and making note of those big plot holes and things that need to change or move or be cut. More of the kind of surgery style edits and revisions. So that will be my project this coming week. But for this weekend, I'm just reading to familiarize myself with the story. And I have talked way more than I expected to. Let's quit the yapping, cut the camera, and I am going to get to work. All right, I am checking in. It is 12:45. I have been hanging out in some of the writing community sprints this morning, kind of going back and forth between working on my read through and doing other things like switching the laundry or eating a bagel, that kind of stuff. I have completed 3 sprints so far today, and I have a total of 8 chapters read. Now I am going to pack up my things and take my husband to the used car dealership near us. He is going to purchase a new car. His current car is just old and it's time for a new one. So he's probably going to be driving it home. I'm going to drop him off at the car dealership, and I am going to go to the neighborhood pub, which is just down the street from the dealership, and I am going to continue my read through. I only have one more chapter left in Act 2, so it is possible that I finish reading the entire book today, although I don't know. We'll see how far I get, but we'll definitely finish my read through of Act 2 and hopefully get a decent way through Act 3. We'll see how it goes. I am fighting off a little bit of a headache, so when I go to the neighborhood pub, I'm going to get a pot of tea first. This neighborhood pub is kind of cool. It's like a coffee shop during the day, and you can get coffee or tea there until like, I want to say like 6 or so p.m., 5 or 6, and then it turns into like more of a pub. So it's a coffee shop / pub, which is great because I live at the edge of my town and there's not a whole lot in our kind of like neck of the woods. So it's nice to have the coffee shop option and the pub option. So it's really nice to have a place like this close by. So I'm gonna go there, get some work done. I will try and see if I can set up to film while I am there and try and get a little bit of B-roll. But yeah, it's raining. I'm going to pack up, drop my husband off, and head to the pub. I'll catch you in a bit. So I thought I would show you what I am packing in my bag with me. So first, my bag is this Erin Condren, can't remember the name of it, one of their larger totes. And it's like a nylon-ish material, so theoretically it's easy to clean. First I have my keys and my wallet. Next I have my manuscript that I'm reading through in this binder. Then I have my headphones in my carrying case here. My Erin Condren Life Planner, which is my HB90 planner. This is my Delphonics medium sized pencil pouch. I have my most used Tombows, pens, pencils, little scratch notebook that my friend Asia gave me, my ruler, some paper clips, a little clip to hold my notebooks open, and in here I have a whole mess of things. I have another kind of blank notebook that I put stuff in, my sticker book, and then I have correction tape, travel scissors, glue stick, and then I have a whole bunch of Tombows and washies in here. So this is kind of like an everything pouch. We are going to be filling this baby up today. Next I have my Post-its, can go in my Delphonics bag here. My traveler's notebook here, which is my kind of everyday carry system. And I have this little pouch here with some stones and crystals in it, and my citrine fell out. Okay, my traveler's notebook, like I said, this is my everyday carry. It fell out again. It's never fallen out. I wonder if this is a sign. I have some quartz, my citrine, a raw garnet, and some amethyst. These are all great stones for creativity. Well, I guess it's better that the citrine fell out here at home than somewhere else out on the go. It's getting crowded in here. Last but not least, this is my notebook for my manuscript. So every novel I write gets its own notebook. This is a Leuchtturm 1917, Leuchtturm. That is all I'm bringing because that is all that's going to fit in there. But as you can see, this bag holds quite a bit of stuff. That is it. Let's get going to the pub. All right, I am home from the pub. I forgot to grab any footage while I was there, and I did get another 5 chapters or so read. My headache is unfortunately coming back, and I just feel like I am mentally drained. So I am home. It's about 4:15. I am just going to chill on my computer and play some Sims. And then we are going to our friend's house for dinner tonight, so I probably won't get any footage there because obviously, but I hope this was a fun little quick day in the life vlog, and I hope you're having a wonderful January, and I will chat to you soon. Bye.